Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my fourth video. I am doing the part 2 of the cooking video, and I am going to use my pretty cake that I made, covered with powdered sugar and cinnamon. Watch the third video, cooking part 1,
to see how we made
this cake. So right now, I'm going to use this cake to explain fractions, which is probably the best way you can explain fractions because cakes are delicious. Anyways, let's get started learning some fractions and enjoying some of our cake if you've already watched the beginning video.
If you actually already made the cake.
So, let's get our table knife or regular knife and our cake, and let's learn some fractions. The first thing you know if you're going to make some fractions is how parts of a whole can become different parts of a whole. I'm going to use my board for this, then I'm going to turn them into fractions with my cake. First, usually most of you think of fractions as letters, numbers with a line on top of it, but you can also draw them too. As you can see here, I think I'm going to pick blue for my marker color. Sorry. I'm going to pick blue, and I'm going to draw a hole. This is not the hole you dig in your backyard. Don't eat that. It's not time to eat the cake yet.
But anyway, I want to eat the cake right now!
Anyways, this is not the hole you dig in your backyard. This is a hole. It's a big part. It's a part? It's not even a part. It's a hole. It's a whole thing.
So imagine it's a cake or a pizza or a cookie.
Pizza or cookie. Even though it doesn't look like this, could be whatever you imagine that is a circle. Now,
use your imagination.
For example, I'm going to imagine it's
cake.
Mandarin. So mandarin, whatever. So I'm going to draw this thing on it. I mean,
that looks like slime. Why?
It's a tomato. So my tomato is here, and I decided to share my tomato with my best friend. My best friend is
behind the camera. See my hand?
Yes, that's my best friend. So today I'm going to split my tomato with my best friend. And so I got my tomato nice and ready. I'm going to, since there's 2 people, I'm going to split my tomato in twos.
Halves? You mean
which is halves. In the fraction part, you call it a half. So now I'm going to split my nice tomato. Waha. So now my best friend gets one part of the tomato and I get the next part. That's equal sharing. Now, if I had 2 other friends come along and they wanted a piece of tomato too, because my tomatoes are
one half into a half.
My tomatoes are so juicy and yummy that they just want to eat them.
So
since there's more people, we can look at this thing like tomato and just go like,
can I spoil the story?
No. I'm going to divide my tomato in 2. So my best friend's going to divide her tomato into yeah, and I'm going to divide my tomato in 2s. So that means the 2 other best friends that come along be like, I want my tomato, I want a tomato too. We can share a tomato, all 4 of us. But what if another person comes along?
What if 4 more people come along and they want tomatoes too?
Let me just spoil up the story because I don't have all this time. You can cut this, the part that was for one best friend, into 2, another
over
into
there,
2, and another
into 2,
another into 2. You cut all the parts of my tomato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where did I start? 1. Okay, let me just draw this dot here so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 tomato slices that I give away to all my best friends, and they enjoy my lovely tomatoes because my tomatoes are the most delicious. Okay, let's use this cake to solve up some of our fractiony problems, shall we? let's use that cake and solve up our problem. Same thing, I did the same thing with the tomato. I'm gonna do the same thing with the cake. Hey, I'm just about to eat this whole cake by myself. My best friend comes along, he's like, I want some cake.
Can I please have some cake?
No, you're not having all of it, I'm having it. So I cut the cake in half, not the best half, but I cut my cake in half. Can't see that. Can't you see that? Not the best half. It's still a half.
It's not a half. It's not the best half.
Not the best half. Sorry about that. Then my other two best friends come along and be like, I want some cake too. Like, why don't you give me cake?
So you cut that into half.
So then I cut my best friend's half. Into half. This cake is so smooth.
And then 4 more people come along, and then they're like, how?
And that's me and my other best friends. And then
They cook them. Easy.
Four more people come along, be like, I need my sugar for today, and my friends are about to take a bite, and they're like, oh, not again. So I cut the cake.
1 for you.
1 for 1. Yeah, this cake is looking really bad. I should have done this. Another for me, and another for him. Altogether, there's 8 slices in my cake.
Not perfectly cut.
Not perfectly cut, but
we're not robots, please.
But they're delicious.
Yeah, they're very delicious. And because we added the powdered sugar.
Love this. Here's one more fraction example for you. Not with the cake. I'm so sorry, but I will show it at the end. So let's do another example with something rectangular. I'm going to use
Brownies. Brownies.
Not.
What about candy bar?
Yeah, candy bar. The most workbook extensional. No, I'm not using purple for this color. I'm using blue again. Or green or something. Or why am I even talking about this? Let's use this color. Can you see it?
Yes. I can see it very well.
Yeah, I know you're not right. Okay, right here is my candy bar. Yum, yum. And I'm about to eat it all by myself. When there comes my, here comes my, I really don't know. A dog, and the dog talks. And the dog wants me to share some of my delicious candy bar with him, and I'm telling him that it's not chocolate. So the dog wants a little bit of the candy bar, so I'll split it in half. Like we talked about, half is sharing. It's like sharing with 2 people. So if you have 1 whole candy bar, share with 2 people, that's 1/2 for each of you. But then a cat comes along, and the cat wants some candy bar too. The dog doesn't want to hand his candy bar over to that cat. We all know that.
But he has to.
But he does. So I cut his piece
Into half. So that
into a half. But then another cat comes along asking for more food for her. For asking for food for her. So we all take a bite of the candy bar and talk and laugh. And just in case you were wondering, in this story, cats and dogs talk. Anyways, no one else comes over, but this is an example of 1/4. 1/4, it would be one whole cut into 4 pieces. That's all I have for you today on fractions. And please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I need to get, in 2 months, I'm gonna get 100 subscribers, so do as best as you can to help me get 100 subscribers by the end of 2 months. So subscribe and leave a like. And
This cake.
if you made my cake,
Enjoy your cake.
enjoy it.
Can you
This
give me
really
some?
does taste
Can you
good.
give me some? Okay, bye. Still eating. It's delicious, you guys. It's delicious, you guys. Subscribe, please. And make this cake in my third video. It's delicious. Please eat it. It's just so delicious. Okay, bye for real. I mean, don't forget, if you want to put powdered sugar on it, please don't do it when you're doing it. Just it on after you take it out of the oven. Bye-bye.